Good morning. Welcome to our live coverage of Ruma Champions League finals of the first edition. It's okay. See, for sincere apologies for the delay. We're back live, and situation is the trouble strikers are 36 for 1 in 4.1 hours. Remember, this is the final. Oh, inside edge, not very intended, but Sajid, I beg your pardon, it's Sajjad Hashmi who gets a boundary. Well, it was a Ubaid coming around the wicket, balls full, targeting the middle and off. And I think Sajjad was looking to drive it on the up, targeting maybe long off or mid off. But an inside edge takes the ball pretty fine. Though there was a short fine fielder employed, but he could not get across. This time Ubaid goes shorter, and Sajjad cuts that one towards sweeper for another single. Well, the treble strikers be put into bat by the United CC. They lost the first wicket early, that of Syed Wali. He was out without opening his account. I mean, he was out for a duck caught by Syed Shoaib Zafar of Kiran Kumar's bowling, with just one on board. But since then, these two have put together 40 of just 26 balls. Arshad Dinar in particular has been very aggressive, 21 of just 14 balls with 4 boundaries, and has been provided good support by Sajjad Hashmi. Run a ball 13 for him. This is the 5th over in progress. Ubaid coming in as first change. That might be another wide. It is anything down leg. The umpires are very strict. You know, in this limited overs cricket, there's no room for error, or in other words, room for error is minimal. Arshad gets room and drives it on the up towards sweeper. Sajjad calls him through for couple. That's a good running between the wickets, putting pressure on the batsman, enforcing the mistake. That's his strength actually. Ubaid bowling way outside of to Arshad. Once again, this time it's straight to the fielder, but the batsman will still get a single because I think the fielders are standing a little too deep at the moment. They need to be maybe a foot or two in, or in simple words, feet or two in. I mean, I think that will serve a couple of purposes. First, they will be able to stop the single, and second, it might turn out to be a catching position. At the moment, the trouble strikers going at 9 and over. They are 45 for 1 after 5 overs. Remember, this is the Diamond Cup final of the first edition of Ruma Champions League, a weekdays tournament. Kiran Kumar will continue. Shot pulled. There's no one in the deep. Short mid wicket fielder running, but the ball will tease him all the way to the boundary. Didn't go really fast. I mean, that ball just kept the fielder running after it, interested till the very last moment. Just little short, but Arshad picks the length up very quickly and goes after it. Though he didn't time it as well as he would have liked, but he still gets a boundary. That's up in the edge. Dropped. That was hit very hard and it was traveling. Fielder there at cover point. Looks like he's hurt himself. No, it's fine. He's up. 50 up for the Trouble Strikers in just 5.2 overs. But I think that was hit furiously. Swing and a miss. Sajjad on the front foot looking to drive it on the up, but wasn't in line. Another play and a miss. Single of the last ball of the over for Sajjad, back foot punched into cover point region. That will be the end of the over. Although the over started with a boundary, but Kiran makes a good comeback, bowling 3 dots to Sajjad and considering it's just a 6 of the over. That's the power play done and dusted, and the Trouble Strikers are 51 for 1. The two not out batsmen Arshad Dinar on 29 of just 18. His partner Sajjad Hashmi on 14 of just 17 balls. Well, this is a good start for the Trouble Strikers, though they lost a wicket early. I think it was in the first over that Wali got out, but since then it has been the Sajjad and Arshad Dinar show. Partnership of 50 for the second wicket. We have another bowling change. It's Syed Sohail Ahmed to bowl now. The 7th of the innings. UCC need him. I mean, they need a wicket here. They just can't allow these to carry on. A good toss to win, I would say, for the UCC, and considering the overcast conditions, they made the right decision to insert the opposition, but you know, I think there were a few lapses in the field as well, which has caused them. That's a good shot of the back foot, but Sohail has got a sweeper covers. Means it will just be a single for Sajjad. It brings Arshad Dinar back on strike. 29 of just 18. Some extra bounce and allocation for Sohail, left alone by Arshad. Well, I don't think Sohail bargained for that. It was more of the pitch. That's excellent running between the wickets once again. The ball was hit straight to the point fielder. Sajjad calls Arshad Dinar through, forces the mistake and gets an overthrow as well. 2 more runs for Arshad and he will also be on strike. That might be a wide. It is, I think it was the Dusra, which went the other way. I mean, after pitching, it spun further away and out of the reach of the batsman, wide signaled. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Arshad. I don't think he picked it up. This time, after pitching, the ball came in. Good variation from Sohail. Another good shot. Oh, there's a collision there, but nothing serious. Sajjad Hashmi is very quick between the wickets and he is forcing Arshad Dinar to go for this sharp singles. Oh, this has gone straight up. The bowler calls for it, but I don't think he will be able to get to that one. Oh, has to be said, a good placement from Sajjad. Hits it right between the bowler and if there was a mid-off, it would have been an easy catch. But another single to end the over after 7 overs. The trouble strikers are 57 for 1. 6 runs of Sohail's first over. Another bowling change. It's Syed Abid or Abid Ghaffar into the attack. A single first ball for Sajjad Hashmi. One drive. This time Abid goes a little shorter and Arshad Dinar just guides it that one towards backward point for another single. This has gone straight up. Long off. Takes it. I think Sajjad Hashmi was getting a little bit agitated because he wasn't able to get the boundaries. So tries to go after the new man, the new bowler Abid Ghaffar. Once the ball was pitched up, he just went after it, but I think it was more of the bottom. Ball went straight up in the air and a good catch by the man at long off. So the trouble strikers lose their second with the score on 59. Abid Ghaffar comes into the attack and makes an impact immediately. A wicket, third ball. End of a good partnership between Sajjad Hashmi and Arshad Dinar. 58 of 43 they added. Muhammad Arif, the catcher. The wicket of Sajjad Hashmi brings Zubair out to the middle. Not much to talk about in terms of record as far as Zubair's profile is concerned. 30 matches, 725 runs, and I have a very healthy average, and average of 45 in this format. Oh, that's too good. I mean, even if average of 30 is considered pretty good, but Zubair has got a 45. First ball, a wide down the leg side. Wrong line from Abid Ghaffar. Next ball. Just touch shorter, but I don't think it was short enough from Abid for Zubair to be going on the back foot and trying the cut. He's beaten as a result. Abid Ghaffar. That's much better. Zubair wants two, but long on. There is a long on for Abid. So even though there was a misfield at short mid wicket, no question of a second. Zubair gets off the mark with that single. Last ball of the over. Just a push. Push into that cover point region for another single by Arshad Dinar. That's a good start for Abid. Just 5 runs and a wicket. And the trouble strikers are 62 for 2 after 8 overs. Well, the run rate has come down considerably since the end of the power play. I think the trouble strikers at the 5 over mark, inside the power play they were going at 9 and over. Now I think it's gone below 8. Sayyid Sohail to continue, bowled a good first over, considering just 6 runs. Good start once again for that was a good delivery actually from Sayyid Sohail. Should have been just a single because Arshad Dinar on the front foot with a push drive, you can say. It was just a push in a misfield by Ubaid, gives them an extra. That was there to be driven full outside off, but I think Arshad doesn't time it well and gets a bottom edge towards a deep mid wicket for a single. Field changes a little bit for the new man Zubair. The man from deep mid wicket comes inside the 30-yard circle, and there is a short extra cover as well. I think that's good field setting. Looks like he's going to continue bowling full and get the batsman out to driving. Yeah, as expected, it was a full delivery, driven straight back at the bowler. I think bowler in trying to stop that one has been hurt on the shin. Yeah, he's in a little bit of discomfort today, but he will carry on. And there was a run there, but non-striker Zubair, don't think he saw where the ball had gone. Just a little short on that option from Suhail, and Arshad plays it off the back foot into the cover, so he gets extra cover, to be precise, for a single. Field once again comes in for the new batsman. Another very full delivery, just a defensive shot, not an expansive drive or a hairy shot, but once again good placement, soft hands from Zubair. Another single to end the over, and once again just 6 runs off the over, and the trouble strikers are 68 for 2 after 9. Abid continuing. Zubair wanted 2 as soon as he hit that ball, but there is a man at deep mid wicket, and the ball went pretty quickly to him. Of 28 for Arshad. On the pads, Arshad looking to just turn it fine. I mean, I think he was just looking for a fine tickle, though there is a short fine leg in position. Nicely done. Another good length delivery. Wasn't much room there for the batsman, but Zubair at the last moment just opening the face of the bat and guiding that one between point and short third for another single. Runs coming in singles at the moment for the trouble strikers. Boundaries seems to have dried up since the power play. Upish from Arshad Dinar, but yeah, there is a man at deep extra cover. That's good field placement from the UCC. They have got the fielders in the right places, stopping the boundaries and restricting the batsmen to just a singles, putting them under pressure. Yeah, that's nicely worked off the back foot towards the onside for another single by Zubair. Ball of the over. Oh, that's in the gap. Oh, might not go all the way, or will it? I think it has just plugged in the outfield. It's excellent running between the wickets as Zubair comes back for 3. Makes it an 8-run over, and it's time for some drinks. So at the halfway stage, the trouble strikers, after being put into bat by the UCC, who won the toss, are 76 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's a good launching pad for the batsman to follow. Welcome back after the drinks break. It's Syed Suhail Ahmed to continue starting proceedings from the far end. The first ball hit in the air, straight to sweeper cover, and a good catch in the deep. Arshad Dinar goes, and I think the break has might have just broken his rhythm as well. And normally Arshad is a very good, very good, very strong outside off. And when he employs those shots, he generally clears the boundary. But today he's hit it straight to the fielder and a good catch in the deep. So the trouble strikers lose a third immediately after the break. Arshad Dinar goes for 43 of just 22 balls. 32 balls. So good comeback by the United Cricket Club. Trouble strikers getting 51 of the power play, but the next 4 overs they've only conceded 25 runs and picked up 2 wickets as well, breaking a crucial partnership between Sajjad, Hashmi and Arshad, and now getting rid of Arshad in the 11th over. And with Arshad back in the hut, this could make a difference of few runs. New batsman replacing Arshad Dinar in the middle is Syed Sajid. Now he's got a very impressive record, and he is also very dangerous. Oh, a tentative shot. Another well-flighted delivery outside off from Syed Suhail, drawing the batsman forward and beating his outside edge. I think Sajid isn't picking him up. Well, he's new to the crease. Difficult when the ball is moving either ways. Zubair having a word with the new batsman. Oh, another one almost squared the batsman up. Don't think, Sajid isn't attempting an expansive stroke. He's just looking to defend, but he's still getting beaten. Oh, another one goes past the outside edge. This is excellent stuff from Suhail Ahmed. At the moment, Syed Sajid looks all at sea against Suhail. That's nicely punched off the back foot. Oh, good timing as well. A misfield in the deep. I think it's going to be 2 anyways. So an excellent over from Suhail Ahmed. A wicket first ball and just 2 runs. Trouble strikers in trouble. 78 for 3 after 11 overs. The run rate has now come down to just 7 and over. Abid Ghaffar to continue. These two in tandem bowled impressively, not just keeping the runs down. They've picked up 2 wickets as well. That's an excellent shot. Excellent. Full delivery outside of and Zubair just opens the bat face at the last moment and guides that one between short third and backward point. A boundary to start the over. placement simply superb. So now an extra fielder added to the offside, not just a third man, a backward point and a cover point, you can say. Oh, that was very nearly a no ball. I think just hitting those marks just inside, I mean to say. Wide +1. That's nicely punched off the back foot by Sajid. And there is a misfield in the deep, the sweeper cover. And here, they might get a third here. The bowler unable to back up the throw from the deep. And I think this is going to be the United CC's fielders. They need to just buckle up. But Syed Sajid out there, the running between the wickets will be very aggressive. He will turn every opportunity into a run. Bowler Nabi not happy. Might be another wide. Full outside off and moving further away from the batsman. Good gather by the wicketkeeper, but it will be a wide. That's better line and length from Abid. Zubair just looking to turn it to the onside for a single, but bowler in his follow through. That's another good shot. That's in the air, but I think, oh no, I think it has gone all the way. Might have touched the rope. No, not a boundary. Two more to Zubair. In the air once again to the other side of the sweeper. The first ball going to his left, to his right, and this one goes to his left. Yep, that's what you call manipulating the fielders. First ball was a little fuller. Zubair goes inside out over covers to the right of sweeper cover. The next is a little shorter and Zubair goes to the left of that sweeper. Outside edge, but it has gone very fine. The fielder there has jumped all over it and the ball goes to the fine leg boundary for yet another boundary. This is a very expensive over from Abid Ghaffar. Starts with a boundary and ends with a boundary. I think at the start of the over they were just 78, but now the strikers are 94 for 3. 16 runs coming of that one. There were a couple of wides as well. Once again, the trouble strikers innings gaining some momentum. Sajid still new to the crease, the 3 of 6. Zubair has got himself in now, 18 of 12 with a couple of boundaries. Looks like it will be Syed Suhail to continue, but he's already bowled the 3. This is going to be his 4th. Very economical and very impressive figures for him. 3 overs, no maidens, just 14 runs and a wicket as well. I think United CC looking for another wicket here, but once he's bowled out, not sure what their options are. A well spread out field for Syed Suhail. Short third, backward point, short extra cover and a short fine leg. It's nicely driven by Sajid. Yep. I think in the previous overs Suhail's lengths were a little bit shorter than this one, so Sajid couldn't commit to the back foot. This one is nicely played off the front foot. Once again, 2 full from Syed Suhail, and Zubair drives it. Now Zubair drives it towards long off for another single, and I think it will be better if these two just see him off. Yep, that's the way to go. Suhail is bowling well, has got a nice rhythm going, so no point forcing him, even especially when you have got so much time left. Even after this, the trouble strikers have 7 overs. That's a good shot. Has found the gap. Work to do for the fielder. Yep, the sweeper cover did all the hard work, got to the ball. He stopped. I think he did stop that one using his boot or feet, but the momentum taking him away, and the ball just trickling over and touching the rope. Just hint of room, and Zubair was onto it in a flash. Another quality stroke. Shot once again. This time Zubair goes the other side of the wicket, looking. I think he was looking to target at the cow area between long on and deep mid wicket, which you call the cow corner, but ends up hitting straight to long on. Only a single. Oh no! Streaky, but no, they won't get a boundary here. Suhail was bowling so well before that over, but his last over has cost him a few, because these two have got a partnership going. They're picking up lengths quickly now and hitting the gaps, running hard, making the singles into twos and twos into threes. 10 runs of Syed Suhail's 4th over. He finishes with 4 overs, no bad in 24 runs and 1 wicket. 100 up for the trouble strikers in 13 overs. 104 for 3. Another partnership going. Slight delay in the proceedings because the batsman taking drinks. Well, the last over bowled by Abid Ghaffar was quite expensive. He conceded 16, so he's been taken off, and we have another bowling change. It's Muhammad Ali into the attack now. Starts with a wide, way outside off, left alone by the batsman Zubair. Full toss on the pads, in the gap, and 4. Another boundary for Zubair. Runs coming thick and fast for the trouble strikers now. Another good shot from Zubair. Makes good use of his feet, gets to the pitch of the delivery and hits it straight down the ground. Long on, standing a little wider, had no chance. Back-to-back boundaries for Zubair. Takes the score to 115. He's into the 30s now and pretty quickly. 32 of just 17 with 5 fours. Well, the UCC did get rid of Arshad when they wanted. Now I think they need the wicket off. Zubair is looking to take the game away from them. Might be another wide. It is. Zubair putting the new man under pressure straight away, attacking him, not allowing him to settle. Another full toss. It's nicely placed to the to the left of long off. This time it will just be a single. So they've got the runs this over. 11 of 3 legal deliveries. Another very good drive from Sajid. Hits it towards better throw, might have had him. Zubair was struggling. Once again, good use of the feet, but long on is now a lot straighter, so it will just be a single for Syed Sajid. Another big over for the trouble strikers. That's up in the air, long off getting underneath. Has he taken it? Oh no, I think he has just palmed it over. Yes! Confirmation there from the umpire, signaling 6. I think if the long off fielder didn't get a hand to that one, it might have just been a boundary. But as I told, he has palmed it over, and it's a 6 to end the over for Zubair. 20 of Muhammad Ali's first over, and the trouble strikers are rolling. 126 for 3. This is an excellent partnership. Zubair and Sajid. If you take a look at the scorecard, I think the last wicket, that of Arshad Dinar, fell at the score of 1 for 76. So they two have added exactly 50 now of just 23 balls. More than a strike rate of more than 200. UCC and the United Cricket Club under pressure now. Syed Sohail Ahmed has bowled out. Looks like they're running out of ideas now. Not just bowlers. Still undecided who to bowl the next. 126 of just 14 overs. The run rate is now up to 9 once again. The projected score. Projected score has once again got up to 180, and if these two continue the way they have been batting, I think the trouble strikers might end up getting more than 180. Yep, it's Mohammad Noman who's back into the attack. 2 overs with the new ball. He was very economical considering just 11 runs, so he's been called upon once again to break this partnership. Now the United CC getting their premier bowlers back. Who starts with a low full toss. That's driven straight back to the bowler by Syed Sajid. No run. Oman taking his time to set the field. He's got a short third, a back foot point, short extra cover, and fine leg inside the ring. Sweetly driven by Sajid. Straight to long off though. Only a single. Noman now to Zubair. Oh, driven on the up. Straight back past the bowler. Noman trying hard, but couldn't get time to stop the single. I think United CC need a wicket, and they would that of Zubair, who's batting very well. That was an exquisite cover drive from Syed Sajid. Wasn't particularly bad delivery from Mohammad Noman, just that might have been a touch fuller and a little wider, giving the batsman room to free his arms. But the margin for error in this format is minimal. Just can't relax. On the pads, another good looking shot from Syed Sajid, the on drive. Good fielding in the deep, long on. I think it's S-1 there, but he can't stop too. United CC unable to stop the flow of runs. Short and wide, that's nicely punched, but a good stop by man at cover. Well, Sajid Raymond that there was a run there, but I think when they've got a partnership going, there's no need to risk your wicket. I mean, no point losing wicket by way of a run out. You can make up for just if it's just a single. I think you can make up for it in the next over. But if you lose a wicket, not only does the partnership is broken, but a new man will take his time to settle, and movement. There might be a shift in momentum as well. So when you're not sure, better not to go. Another bowling change. Salman Ahmed into the attack now. And it's so wide. Outside of, left alone. Difficult take for the keeper as well, who deflects it off his patch towards the point, backward point that is, and the batsmen get an extra. 2 more to the total. It's nicely punched off the back foot by Sargent. Long off runs in, does the fielding, and the batsmen get another easy single. Good shot by Zubair, but long off, standing pretty wide, more towards deep extra cover, you can say. Just another single. Sajid making use of his feet that time, but I think the bowler saw him coming, just shortens his length a little bit. Sajid once again punches it on the up towards long off for another single. Now the extra cover fielder comes a lot squarer, you can say, to stop that single. And what does Zubair do? Walks across his stumps and slog sweeps it in the gap for a boundary. That's once again good batting. The United CC looking to plug the gap on the offside, looking to stop the single, but the batsman finds a way. If you don't give me a single, I will take a boundary. Another good shot. It wasn't that shot, but now that he's got his eye in, Zubair is picking the ball. I think it's appearing like a football to him now. So he just cuts it nicely towards sweeper. Ball going pretty quickly because the timing was very good. Yeah, nicely punched once again. He has bisected the gap. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Once again, not much wrong with the delivery, just little bit short, or you can say it was a good length. There wasn't room provided there. I think just Syed Sajid just made room for himself there, moving away from the stumps and hitting it in the gap, bisecting the two fielders in the deep. So boundary to end the over. Another good one for the trouble strikers. They are 148 for 3 after 16. Abid Ghaffar being brought back. He's got one over up his sleeve. The last 4 overs. 46 of 23, strike rate of 200. Uppish, but I think he has found the gap. Yes! A boundary over deep extra cover takes Zubair to his 50. 50 of just 24 balls. 7 fours and a 6. 150 up for the trouble strikers in just 16.1. Anything in excess of 150 on this pitch is going to be difficult to chase. I think the United CC has got a task now. Abid Nabi, 16 of the last over he bowled. Once again, he started with a boundary. Abid Ghaffar, I beg your pardon. Oh, that was hit pretty hard, straight back to the bowler. Technically a chance. The bowler did get a hand to that one in his follow through, but the sort of chances with just a stick. On that occasion, the ball didn't stick, and Zubair gets a single. Abid, you can feel it. He's hurt. Another one in the air. Oh, that's excellent fielding in the deep. The deep man at deep extra cover just well. The ball was spinning past him, and he almost overran it, but then turns and takes it with his left hand to keep the ball inside play. Field of play, I mean to say. That's up in the air. Oh. Doesn't carry too long on though. Another single. Abid to Sajid. And the call is for two. Long on has got to it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I think he was struggling right from the beginning. Should have called no. This might make a difference. This might just make a difference. Zubair was batting so well. He's got to his 50, 52 of just 26, but he's run out. Excellent fielding, the long on fielder. I think it's Suhail once again gets to that one very quickly and fires in a good throw as well. On the bounce, good gather by the bowler, and he breaks the stump immediately to catch Zubair well short of his crease. So end of a very good partnership between Syed Sajid and Zubair. 156 for 3. I beg your pardon, it's 156 for 4 now. Also the end of the 17th over. $157 for 4 rather. 52 of just 26 for Zubair is run out. The new batsman replacing Zubair in the middle is Azhar. Last ball of the over, once again hit in the air, but well short of the fielder in the deep. Another single to end the over. So 9 runs and a wicket in that over, but won't go into Abid Ghaffar's account because it was a run out. The trouble strikers 158 for the loss of 4 wickets after 17. Kiran Kumar back into the attack. Oh, that's a wayward delivery wide outside of. Difficult for the keeper. I think he did get a hand, maybe some part of glove to that one, but still the ball bounces over and Salman had to run all the way from short third to field that one, and Sajid comes back for 2. So 3 runs without a ball being bowled. Might be another wide. Yes, Sajid just watches it go through to the keeper. Make it 4 runs without a ball. Shot, pulled. Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. Syed Suhail once again with good fielding. Keeps the batsman to just a single. New manager, he is a good clean striker. And another wide from Kiran. This over he's been struggling. I think Kiran has so far bowled from the other end. So this end he's finding it. That's better, but it's still wide. Just inside the tram line, as they're looking to force it off the back foot. Gets beaten. That's nicely driven. But straight to man at deep extra cover. There's no long off. Kiran once again. Oh no. Another wayward delivery. Another big wide. Call is for 2. Sajid once again wanted 2, but Azhar happy with just a single. What a shot! Doesn't look like he has just walked in. It was full straight in the slot and just an extension of arms from Azhar, and it has gone a long way over the side screen for a 6. So another big over for the trouble strikers. It's and the trouble strikers troubling the United CC. After 18 overs, it's 174 for the loss of 4 wickets. Abrar Usman, well, he's got going straight away 6 and follows it up with a couple over deep extra cover. It was a full toss that was hit straight to the fielder. Another catch being put down. Just 2 overs left, and I think those 200 is very much on the cards. Another good looking drive from Sajid, but the timing on that occasion was missing. So extra cover fielder gets deep extra cover fielders gets across, fields it, and restricts the batsman to just a single. Salman Ahmed. That's up in the air. This time it should be taken. It is. Yeah, Azhar or Abrar Osman just looking to force the issue there, and I think with just 2 overs left, he was always going to look for his shots. Good bowling from Salman, banged it in. I mean, heading the pitch hard and not allowing the batsman to get underneath that one, and that was just chipped, you can say, chipped towards long off by Azhar, and a good catch by Arif. He makes up for that lapse when he dropped Azhar in the last ball of the previous over. Hasn't cost much to the UCC. Trouble strikers 5 down now with 175. The new batsman, it's the big hitting Ismail Sharif. Has got a dominating, intimidating presence. Well, he's got a Matthew Hayden feeling about him. You know, the opposition, just when they look at him, Salman, the very first shot. Ismail Sharif. Well, for a change, he hits it along the carpet towards deep extra cover for a single. He likes hitting the ball in the air. That's it, straight down the ground over, past the non-striker. Ismail Sharif does well to get out of the way. Oh, they are coming back for a second and they might get a third over here. No. That's just a little bit lethargic or lazy on the part of the bowler. I don't think he thought the batsman will go for 2, especially considering that it's Ismail Sharif out in the middle. But Sajid calls him through. Once again, Sajid uses his feet, doesn't get to the pitch, still go through with his shot. Oh! Another 2. Wicket keeper this time not collecting. It wasn't a very bad throw, I feel. It was a gentle throw from square leg, but the wicket keeper misses, and Sajid once again back for 2. So quick between the wickets. Last ball, short and wide. Yeah, missed by the batsman and a wide signal by the umpire. (35 of 27). 2 boundaries. This might just go. No, it doesn't. It's a very good stop in the deep. Oh, they were 2 there. I think they were 2 there. But maybe Sajid wants to strike for the last over. He's the sets batsman, so I think the tribal strikers will also prefer him on the strike. Yep, considerably a better over. Previous one, I think the tribal strikers got 17. This over they only got 8 runs, and they also lost the wicket of Azhar. After 19, the trouble strikers are 182 for 5. Don't think they can get 200 from here. But anything can happen. The 20th to be bowled by Mohammad Noman. Sajid has got his helmet on. Here comes Noman. Starts with a wide down the leg side. Too many extras from the UCC, I feel. No, I think they are feeling the heat because this is the final, and the runs on the board will give the trouble strikers a lot of confidence. Oh, that's well played. Sajid looking to make room and no man following him, but Sajid adjusts well and just flicks it. A short arm jab, you can say, in the gap, and two more to the total. It is in the gap once again. There will be two at least. Yep, and I think it will be two. Take Sajid into the 40s. Muhammad Numan switching around the wicket. Oh, that's excellent. Right in the block hole and a swing and a miss from Sajid. That's the way to go. Numan. Another swing and a miss. Oh, in the air. Oh. Syed Suhail this time unable to cut it off. That's good placement. This time Sajid just stays in his crease and allows the ball to come to him instead of going towards the ball, and hits it between deep mid wicket and long on for a boundary. Last ball. Might go another for the boundary once again. Work to do for the fielder in the deep. Ball is for three, and I think Ismail will come back. Yeah, for the wicketkeeper just avoiding the throw, fearing there might be overthrows. 3-2 and so the trouble strikers, after being put into bat by the UCC, have posted a huge total. You've got 192 for the loss of 5 wickets from their 20 overs. Useful contributions right through. The opener Arshad Dinar getting 43 of just 32. Rare failure for Syed Wali. He was out for a duck, couldn't open his account, and Sajjad Hashmi at number 3. He did stitch together a good partnership with Arshad Dinar, 17 of 21, and then Captain Zubair at number 4. What an innings he played. 52 of just 26 balls, the strike rate of 200, 7 fours and a 6. And then the wicketkeeper Sajid doing his bit at the end, providing the final flourish. 45 of just 34 with 3 boundaries. Well, he didn't hit many boundaries, but when commitment from him was just superb. He ran for everything, converted the singles. Where there were no runs, he took singles, and when there were only singles, he converted them to 2s and 3s. Forced the mistakes from the fielders. Abrar, Usman or Azhar couldn't do much. He only managed 1 6 over straight over long on. Ismail Sharif, well, he didn't have much of a strike, single of 1 ball for him. 192 for 5. So the target for UCC to win this Diamond Cup final, 193. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the chase. The target for United CC to win this Gold Cup final 195. Narsima with the new ball for the trouble strikers. And Syed Shoaib Zafar and the other opener, the left-handed M. Saqib Faruqi, the other opener, left-handed Saqib. Leg wide. Narsima to the right-handed. Oh, good attempt, but ball just going over. There is a deep third man who's quite square. He will cut it off, but not before the batsman had taken a single. Right and left and right on the pads. Nicely done. Sajid, that mid wicket has a shy at the stumps, but the throw was long way off the target. Good job by the wicket keeper Arshad Dinar there. Field changes once again for the right-handed Shoaib. Trouble strikers got a slip. Shot fine, a deep third and a long off. Narsima with the next. That one came in with the anger. This time they won't get the single point attacking the ball. The next ball, oh, that might be a wide. In fact, it's a no ball. No ball. A free hit coming up. Narsima goes after that shot and wide delivery. Third man. No. I don't think third man is at the right position. He's too square. I think he can be a little finer because more often than not it will be the edges that go that way. Shoaib making full use of the free hit, getting a boundary. It's a good start for the UCC. They've already got 10 this over. Last ball. Another good length delivery outside off. Played straight to Abrar Usman at point. So dot ball to end the over. After the first over, UCC 10 without loss, chasing 193 to win. Venkatesh to share the new ball with Narasimha. Oh, they're going for a single, but Narasimha at mid-on unable to stop it cleanly.
Is there a pause cut?
Field changes once again for the right-handed Shoaib. Here comes Venkatesh, second ball of the over. That was Apesh, but he has found the gap, and ball will not go all the way, but it will at least be two. You have a good throw from the deep by Sajjad towards the keeper, but 2 runs to the batsman. The third man is still quite square, I feel. Very little chance the ball might go there. Yeah, now I think a good move by the wicketkeeper Arshad. He is now getting the third man finer, and a slip has been removed because there is no seam or no lateral movement. That's full delivery just outside of, driven on the up, straight to short extra cover, no run. So the 2 boundary riders for Venkatesh, a third man and a long off. And 3 men on the onside, mid on, short mid wicket and short fine. Once again pushed on the up. The short extra cover fielder hearing on to that one and keeping batsman honest. Stopping the single. Venkatesh with the next delivery. This time Shoaib uses his feet, bowler goes shorter and Shoaib cuts it in the gap for a couple. Strikers at the moment, they are all charged up. 3 fielders going after 1 ball. That's nicely pushed on the up. He was looking for a single, but wisely deciding against it, and that's the end of the second over. A good over from Venkatesh. Just 5 runs in the UCC, United Cricket Club, of 15 without loss after 2 overs. Narasimha to continue over the wicket to the left-hander. Peel for caught behind. A wide signal by the umpire though. Just 1 delivery. Narasimha switches around. That's a very good shot by Ali. Not too short, but I think short enough. Goes on the back foot and hits in the air intentionally, looking to clear the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. The boundary, much needed one for the left-handed Saqib Farooqi. Narasimha once again switches over the wicket. Might be another wide. It is, Narasimha struggling today. First over went for 10. This over is already conceded 6. Just 1 legal delivery. That's up in the air. Oh, just wide of the man at backward point. Third man will carry it off, and batsman get a single. Yeah, Narasimha will enjoy this. He would like this bowling to a right-hander. Yeah, that's good line and length, fuller side of good length. Should have been playing it off the front foot, but instead tries to flash at it off the back foot, but ends up getting beaten. Short and wide, left alone. Wide signaled. Another extra for the UCC. Narasimha has been off target today. This time he goes straighter, and Shoaib goes over mid wicket. Fielder chasing, but there's no point because it's the onside for the right-hander. Not much grass, and the outfield is quite faster this side of the wicket. Once the ball gets past the 30-yard circle, it more often than not goes to the boundary. Narasimha once again. Short and wide, that's nicely punched towards cover point. The fielder was quick, but not quick enough to stop the single.
उधर उसको थोड़ा उधर कर लिए तो दिखता है जी।
Of the left-handed Saqib on strike. This has gone straight up, but I think it will go a long way. Yes! All the way, in fact, for a 6. It gets back towards for Narasimha. Saqib finishes the over with a 6 over long off, and the UCC are 34 without loss after just 3 overs. Venkatesh to continue. Good first ball, some extra bounce as well, but well played in the end by Shoaib. Just works it towards the onside for a single to bring Saqib back on strike. The trouble strikers bowlers have struggled against the left-handed Saqib. Venkatesh around the wicket to the left-hander. On the pads, and it's 6 more. Saqib picks the length up very quickly, swivels and pulls it way over the backward square leg for another maximum. Venkatesh with the next. This has gone straight up, but I think it will easily clear both long off and long on. Azhar runs from mid off, fields it and fires in a good throw. 2 runs this time for Saqib. The score moves to 43. Excellent opening partnership for UCC. These two openers have added 43 in just 3.3 overs. Another field change. Third man comes in and mid-off goes back. Another wide down the leg side. Venkatesh. Oh, another wide down the leg side. Venka once again. That's up in the air, but there's no mid off. Oh, luck favors the brave. Deep mid wicket and long on for the right-handed shape. Job done by Shoaib. Once again a single towards point brings Saqib back on strike. 47 without loss. The UCC chasing a big target of 195, so they needed this start. Last ball of the over. That's a big shout for a leg before. A good delivery to end the over. Full length straight. Saqib looking to hit it across the line, but misses it, and it was a good shout actually, LBW, but we might have got an inside edge there. End of the over. After just 4 overs, the United CC 47 without loss. First bowling change. Double strikers just looking to take the pace of the ball. Ismail Sharif, the off spinner, into the attack. Oh, just a little shot from Ismail. That's nicely punched off the back foot in the gap for a couple by Shoaib. I think the moment the length is a little too short, little short from Ismail. He needs to pitch it further up, draw the batsman forward, make him drive. Wicketkeeper Arshad Dinar will take his helmet on. Much better, and appeal for stumping. That's the way to go. Pitch it up, make the batsman drive. That way, I think he will get those catching fielders in play. Ball goes in the air towards once again shot. Yeah, that's a good save by Sajid there at short extra cover. Got a hand to it, took the sting out of that delivery and saved a few runs for his team. Field set for the left-hander, a sweeper and a long off. Saqib makes room for himself and drives it towards extra cover for another single. Ismail Sharif once again. Oh, shot on wide, but not short enough to be playing for Shoaib to be playing off the back foot. Beaten once again. Ismail Sharif. Well flighted. This time Shoaib goes across, hits it towards long off for another single. That will be the end of the over. A good first over from Ismail Sharif, just 5 runs and a UCC 52 without loss after 5. A mini conference out there in the middle. Another bowling change. Shakir Mohyuddin into the attack now. Shah into the attack. The right-handed Shoaib on strike. Short delivery first up. That's forced off the back foot towards sweeper cover for a single by Shoaib. 50 of the partnership. In fact, it's 53 without loss now in the 6th over. Shah to left-handed. A good shot for nothing though. Just a little shot from Shah on that occasion, going away from the batsman with the angle, and Saqib just guides it straight to short third, who takes it on the bounce, no run. Shah once again. Oh, edge, more of an edge, but very fine and all the way to the boundary. Streaky, not very intended, but Saqib will take it. You see the power play, so field this up. Even the edges get you force. Another fielder added to the offside. A short fine leg. comes to shot third. Oh no, this has gone through. And a good fielding in the deep by Venkatesh. It's Sajjad Hashmi there at point who lets that one go through. Instead of a dot, it's 2 more runs for Saqib. Well, I think at the moment the trouble strikers are just chasing the ball. Shah once again. Well played, but oh, there is a run out. No. I think it's the wicketkeeper to be blamed. He should have been behind the stumps. Instead, he takes it well in front of the stumps and lets the run out opportunity go. Saqib with a narrow escape, a lucky escape, I would say. He wasn't looking at his partner. He was halfway down. Well bowled and well played. Once again, Saqib down the track without looking at his partner who just didn't move an inch. So a couple of dots to end the over. Another good over for the trouble strikers. Just 5 runs. That's also the end of the power play. A good one for UCC. They are 59 without loss. Leg umpire urging the trouble strikers captain to get going, to move. Strikers taking their own sweet time to set the field. Ismail Sharif to continue. Has got the right-hander Shoaib on strike. Very interesting to see the approach of the 2 openers now. Well spread out field. Very full delivery. Shoaib goes across the line and hits it towards deep square leg for another couple. I think that's a good shot. Shoaib employing his sweep against the right-hander, against the off-breaker bowler. That's up in the air, but I think he has found the gap. Yes, the slot sweep this time. And it's hit between deep mid wicket and long on for another boundary. Runs continue to flow for the UCC. Man, a cow corner now. I think this is a much better field for the off spinner. Yeah, that's good cricket from Shoaib. He's got a boundary, couple first ball and boundary, and now he just takes a single and gets off strike. That's up in the air, but I don't think it will carry to long on. I think that's the second run-out opportunity missed by the trouble strikers. Another poor throw from the deep. Don't think the man at long on realized that Sahib wasn't running. Should have fired in a better throw. Ismail Sharif once again. Another well-flighted delivery. This time Shoaib goes straight over the bowler. Zubair at long off. Saqib has played some very good stroke, but the running between the wickets has been very poor from him. It's nicely driven, it's in the gap and might go all the way. That's excellent timing and placement from Saqib. Once again, over ends with a boundary. Well flighted outside off, and a delightful cover drive from Saqib to end the over. 13 runs of the over, and United CC at the moment in driver's seat. They are 72 without loss after 7. Shah to continue. Now the trouble strikers looking to target the end where Saqib is running. But I think they have missed the trick there. Now he will be careful. Three men on the offside behind the stump. It's an easy single for Saqib. Was a good delivery. Saqib just defends it towards a vacant point region, cover point that is, and takes another single. I think the right approach from the UCC. They are getting boundaries in between and also rotating the strike. That's in the air, but well short of Venkatesh in the deep. Another easy single for the UCC. Shah, the next ball. That's it, straight to backward point. Oh no. An unnecessary throw from Abrar Usman there at a point. Another single for the UCC. Shah now to Shoaib. Swing and a miss. Better line and length. Outside of full, drawing the batsman forward and beating him on the outside edge. The trouble strikers, I think they just need to slow things down here. Keeps the runs to just singles. Stop the boundaries. Oh no, another lethargic effort from Abrar Usman there at point. where there should have been just a single. He concedes two. Looks like double strikers are in pressure. Another bowling change. It's Azhar into the attack. And a full toss on the pads. That's another unnecessary throw from Sajid at the mid wicket, and instead of one, Sahib gets two. Not good for the trouble strikers. They are in pressure. मेरे को टी शर्ट दे दे सज्जन पूरा चेंज हो जाता है 2 ओवर में नक्शा shot and pulled all the way for a 6 half volley, a long half from Azhar, and Shoaib hits him a long way. The trouble strikers running out of ideas. The opening pair 87 without loss in just the 9th over. UCC opening pair just continue to trouble the trouble strikers. Not just boundaries, but they're also getting the singles at regular intervals, and at the moment none of the trouble strikers bowlers able to trouble the batsman. That's up in the air, but once again in the gap, and 4 more for Saqib. Both the batsmen into their 40s now. The runs just continue to flow. Once again, Upish, but I think he has found the gap once again. No, slight fumble there in the deep, and Saqib is back for the second in a flash. 2 more to the total, and another big over for UCC. It's 94 without loss after 9 overs. Looks like a good batting track. Another bowling change. Zubair brings himself on. That's up in the air. Chance. Oh, desperate attempt in the deep by the man at long on, but let's put it down. Saqib living dangerously out there. This time was footer and flatter. The first two were flighted, well flighted. This time he goes. Oh, another well flighted delivery, but I think it was outside leg stump and gave the opportunity to the batsman to free his arms, and Shoaib hits it. I mean, bisects the gap, 2 fielders in the deep perfectly.
Come on, boys. 1 wicket की बात है. Come on, चलो. Energy डालना है. Come on, boys. मैच नहीं हुआ. बहुत बाकी है अभी. Come on.
100 up for the UCC in just 9.4 overs. That's up in the air, but I think it is going to go all the way. Yes, it goes the distance, and it's a 50 for Syed Shoaib Zafar. 51 of just 35 balls. What an innings! What a partnership! The opening pair taking the game away from the trouble strikers. Shoaib so quick on his feet, picks the length up very early and pulls it way over the mid wicket for a 6. Zubair, last ball of the over, goes flatter, and Shoaib on the back foot just pushes it in the gap between extra cover and point for another single, and that will be the end of the over. After 10 used, United Cricket Club 107 without loss, chasing 195 to win. They need just 988 more to win of the remaining 10 overs. Time for some drinks and time for the trouble strikers to regroup and rethink. Change of ends after the 10 overs. Shah to start the proceedings from the far end. Does it bring any change? I mean, can the trouble striker change things around? Can they get any wickets? Still 88 to get for the UCC. Shah, first ball and also wide. Peel for caught behind, but no bat in ball. That's good. Better from Shah. Just around good length. Outside off. Shoaib looking to cut it. Gets beaten. What a shot. I thought this might go all the way, but I think Shoaib has played it against the wind, so not easy to force it. Ball landing well short of the man at sweeper cover and single for the batsman. Like standard back on strike, and the field changes once again. Another wide. As soon as the left-handed batsman comes on strike, there is a wide. Bowler still finding it difficult. It's not easy actually adjusting to a left and right combination. And I think these two, they don't have to do anything silly. Just continue to bat the way they have been doing. Much better from Shah. Saqib just looking to make a room and drive it inside out over covers maybe, but beaten. The cover short extra cover fielder goes back to the edge of the circle. This has gone straight up. Fielder drops it. Not only the fielder has dropped the ball, he has parried it over, and it's a boundary for Saqib. He continues to ride his luck. 50 now for Saqib Farooqi, just 27 balls. Nothing changes. UCC continue to get runs, catches continue getting dropped. This time the fielder, I think it was Sajjad Hashmi there at long on, but I think it was a comfortable take. He got underneath that one. Firmly struck this time by Saqib, but straight to long on. Only a single. Already 8 runs of the over was because of that boundary. Boundary and 2 wides. And still a ball to go. Shah to Shoaib. So dot ball to end the over, but that was well timed by Shoaib. Good fielding by Zubair at cover point. So another good over for UCC. 8 runs, and they just need around 8 and over, or 9 over, 9 over to be precise. 80 more needed of the remaining 9. It's 115 without loss. UCC running away with the game. This is a good move, I feel. The off spinner bowling with the wind. A wayward throw from the wicketkeeper. Might have been overthrow, but I think Shoaib just momentum just taking him long way over, so difficult for him to turn around and go back for the second. Smile to Shoaib. Shot pulled towards mid wicket. Sajid there is very quick. Just another single. Towers being left empty. See the single on offer. Fielder was excited, but I don't think there was any bat involved there. Looks like the off spinner is getting some help now. The ball spinning. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Too full from Ismail Sharif, and Saqib walks across his stumps, employs the slog sweep and gets another 6. Oh, that was well timed. I think hitting against the wind and still hitting it that long takes some doing. Now I think Saqib Faruqi is ball looking at the ball. It's got his eye in, I mean to say, and ball appears to be the size of a football to him. Well, it's turning out to be a one-sided affair. Looks like UCC might just win it without losing a wicket. At the moment, none of these strikers bowlers, double strikers bowlers, making any impact. This time Ismail goes shorter, and Saqib with a short arm jab and a single towards long on. Already got 9 of the over, and that's what they need. Still a ball to go. Shoaib on strike. Ismail Sharif goes shorter and flatter, and Shoaib pulls that one towards deep mid wicket for another single. 10 run over in United CC, 124 without loss. Shah to continue. No one in the deep on the onside. This has gone up. So finally a wicket for the trouble strikers. A good catch by Farooq at backward point, running backwards, and Shah has struck. Shoaib Zafar goes for a well-made 55 over 42 balls, and the UCCR 125 for 1. New batsman in, an opportunity for the trouble strikers. They need to put in a few quiet overs here, put the pressure back on the batsman. That's nicely driven on the up by the new man for a single towards cover point. He's off the mark immediately. That's a pitch. Taken. That's a very good catch. Syed Sajid there at deep sweeper cover, dives forward and plucks it inches of the ground. One wicket goes, the other follows because there was a good partnership between Saqib and Shoaib. Shoaib goes, Saqib follows. 126 for 2. 2 wickets in the over for Shah. Syed Suhail Ahmed is the new batsman, so 2 new men at the crease. I think this is the opportunity for the trouble strikers. Outside edge. Oh, desperate attempt, but the ball eludes that short third fielder. Might not go all the way. Suhail gets a couple of the mark. Another catching opportunity, but I think the short third fielder was a little square. Oh, that's nicely driven by Sohail Ahmed. But straight to Azhar at deep extra cover. Slight fumble there. They thought, oh no. A wayward throw from the deep over the bowler, and 2 more for the batsman. The sloppy once again from the troubled Tigers. They continue to make mistakes. This has gone straight up. Fielder getting underneath at long off. Taken! Another one goes down. Sohail Ahmed comes in. Sohail goes. Are the trouble strikers clawing their way back in? They have got 3 wickets in quick succession. Just 4 of 3 balls for Syed Sohail Ahmed and 3 wicket in the over for Shah. 130 for 3 now. Muhammad Arif, the new batsman at the now striker's end. There is a change in bowling as well. Oh, Abrar Usman into the attack. It starts with a good length delivery outside off. Muhammad Ali looking to force it off the back foot, gets beaten.
फारूक हटका ना
Oh, another swing and a miss. Appeal for stumping. I think Muhammad Ali was caught napping there. That was uppish, but there is a third man. Oh, a slight misfield there.
इनको इधर के खिलाएंगे
बता दिए पूरा ऑफर कर रहा हूँ बच्चे होना ही नहीं खाली
स्कूप
It's nicely driven by Mohammed. Oh, they are going back for the second throw is to the bowler. Good running between the wickets gives Mohammad Ali another 2. The next ball. Apesh. Oh, straight to Shah, and he has put it down. He has put it down. That was straight in and straight out. Abid Ghaffar, the man on strike now, who's yet to open his account. In fact, he hasn't faced a delivery yet. This has been a good start for Usman. Although the batsmen have got 5, but I think it was more because of the fielding mistakes. Last ball of the over. Full casual drive from Abid Ghaffar into the vacant covers region. A single to end the over after 14 overs. UCC 136 for 3. Narsimha brought back into the attack, and he starts with a wide. Oh, poor Narsimha has got to contend with another left and right combination out in the middle. A better line and length from Narsimha, and Abid Ghaffar just guides that one towards point for a single. Narsimha, next ball. Oh, another swing and a miss from Muhammad Ali. And I think that one might have just kept a touch low, not rising as much as the batsman anticipated. Short and wide, another play and a miss. Oh, that was a harsh call.
मोहम्मद अली ने बता रहे नाम
Another short one from Narasimha. That's nicely driven on the up. Now misfield in the deep, and they're coming back for the second. As are there, well, mistakes continue from the trouble strikers fielders. Should have been just a single there. Narasimha, next ball. Yeah, that's nicely punched off the back foot towards long on. Won't get two this time though. Fielder was alert.
अरे हुआ
आओ इधर बैठो ना भैया इधर बैठो आराम से आओ ऊपर आओ अच्छा भी हो गई
That's another poor delivery from Narasimha. He didn't have anybody at long leg or short fine. He bowls a half tracker on the leg stump, on the batsman's pads, and Abid Ghaffar helps himself to another boundary. Narasimha, that's a good delivery. Full outside off and calmly driven towards covers for a single by Abid. And he's playing the situation perfectly. 15 overs bowled, it's 147 for the loss of 3 wickets. 48 more needed of the remaining 30 balls. Abrar Usman to continue. This has gone straight up. Fielder getting underneath. Sajid once again, and he's not one to drop. Abid Ghaffar, he was playing very well. I just said that he was playing the situation, but I think the pressure has got the better of him. He goes after that wide and full one from Abrar Usman. I think he was tempted to go over covers because there was no one in the deep. Ends up hitting it straight in the air, and a good catch by Sajid. UCC now 4 down for 147. Muhammad Arif, the new batsman. That's uppish, but I think he has hit it in the gap. Call is for 2, and they are coming back. That's good running between the wickets. Muhammad Arif and Muhammad Fahad out in the middle. Good change of pace from Abrar Usman.
चक्का yes.
Oh, well spotted by Arif. He has picked the slower one and deposited that way over long on for a 6. That will take the pressure off the batsman. Unnecessary, I feel, from the bowler. He was bowling so well. Don't know why he experimented.
इंस्टाग्राम पे रुमा का अकाउंट है, देखो रुमा क्रिकेट में।
हाँ
डीपी पे पिंक रेड बॉल्स।
Abrar Usman, the next wrapped on the pad. So that was a very confident appeal for leg before. But the umpire doesn't agree. That was a good out from Abrar Usman. On the pads, there's no one at short fine or long leg. It will be at least 2. Yep. The wicketkeeper has to run all the way. Turning out to be another good over for the UCC.
मैं भी चेक करके बोला फिर से हमें प्लान देखने के लिए।
Abrar Usman, the last ball of the over. Once again, Mohammad Fahad looking to drive it on the up, but only manages a bottom edge. Straight back to the bowler. The dot to end, and the UCC are 158 for the loss of 4 wickets after 16. 37 more needed of the last 4 overs. Single of the last ball of the over. Another good over for UCC. 10 runs coming in. They are 168 for 4 after 17. Just 27 more needed of the last 3 at 9 and over. I think it is UCC in the driver's seat now. Trouble strikers need something special. A good start to the over for Adna Abrar. Right in the block hole and inside edge. That's up in the air. Fielder getting underneath, drops it. Another one goes down. And there might be a run out here. No. Arif. That's the third one Sajjad has dropped today. That was a crucial catch. Dropped. Wrapped on the pads, but that was clearly going down leg, and the height was also in question. Leg by signaled. Muhammad Arif just changing his gloves. I think the previous shot, the bat turned in his hands. Might be just sweating. Abrar once again. That's nicely driven by Arif. Straight to long off, another mistake by Azhar, and batsmen are back for the second. And if I think if the trouble strikers end up losing this, it will be because of their fielding. They have been very lethargic today. Especially the two men fielding it long on and long off. Sajjad dropping 3 chances in every time the ball has gone towards Azhar. It has been 2. Scott Buttery hats. That's a good one. Just inside the tram line, and Arif just lets it go through, thinking it might be a wide, but the umpire doesn't think so. Another good delivery from Abrar. Looking to make room. Abrar follows him. And good try in his follow through, but he can't stop the single. A good over under circumstances by Abrar. I think they just got 6 runs. So 21 needed of the last 2. The most important question is who will be it to bowl the last 2. Just 21 to defend. 2 set batsmen out in the middle. RF on 18 of 10 and 14 of 16 from Mohammad Fahad. Another opportunity goes begging.
28 जुलाई
It was the wicketkeeper to be blamed. First he put down a catch, and then when he should have been back on the stumps, was caught running, and Arif completes 2.
मैं मेरे प्राइवेट
Narasimha. This time a bottom edge. Better start for Narasimha, just 3 runs off his first 2 ball, and I think the first one was actually a catching opportunity put down by the wicketkeeper. Swing and a miss this time from Fahad. The captain showing faith in Narasimha and his abilities and the experience in Narasimha, putting all his skills to use. It's nicely driven. Once again, it's Abrar under pressure, but no, this time the captain Zubair doesn't rely on the Azhar. Another good delivery from Narasimha just inside the tram line. Oh no, that is poor. Very poor from the umpire, I feel. It wasn't a wide. In fact, he wasn't inclined to give wide, but the batsman appealing, and umpire then as an afterthought gives it a wide. This is not good. In a crunch situation. That's a pace in the air, but I don't think it will carry to third man. Another mistake, and once again Arif capitalizes, comes back for 2. Oh, that's a good take. A crunch situation. Shah has come up with the goods. Another outside edge. I think the got carried away there. Muhammad Arif. I think he might have been praying for that one to go over that fielder at backward point. And a good catch by Shah, jumping. Timing his jump perfectly and holding on to it. So wicket of the last ball of the over. Another good over for the trouble strikers. That catch, I think, has brought them back. And they have got 14 runs to defend of the last over. 7 runs and the big wicket of Arif in that over for Narasimha. Just when it mattered, he has come up with the goods. 181 for 5 after 19. The last over, Abrar Mohyuddin starts with a full delivery around the in line with the stumps. Mistimed drive from Fahad. The long on does well to keep it just a single, but this is good, I think, from the trouble striker's perspective. The new batsman, Noman on strike. No mug with the bat though. Can use the long handle to good effect. So Abrar needs to be careful. Crunch situation. Bowled pretty well thus far. I mean, 3 overs prior to this. In the air, but doesn't carry. Oh, another misfield and 2 more runs. This time it's the captain who's under pressure and he succumbs. Can't stop 2. Another good delivery from Abrar Usman. Well played and equally well stopped by the man at long on. Just a single for... Numan can't believe it. He thought it had gone for the boundary. To the boundary rather. Last over, the trouble strikers putting their bodies on the line. Outside, inside edge. This might go all the way. 2 fielders running after it. None of them is able to stop, and it's a much needed boundary for the UCC. They needed 10 of the last 3 and they've got 4 of it. Oh, it was a good delivery, but an inside edge actually.
Correct.
That's a good one. Just inside the tram line. Fahad just lets it go thinking that it might be another wide, but this time the umpire rules in favor of the bowler. Javed Miazad like situation. 6 needed of the last ball. Can Fahad do it? Here comes Abrar. 1 bounce 4 and the trouble strikers out of nowhere has won this match. Just 1 run the margin of victory. Can't believe it. The UCC were in such a strong situation when the openers Saqib and Shoaib were batting. In fact, they had put together, I think, 115. If you take a look at the scorecard, the first wicket fell at, I think, 125. 14 needed of the last, but the UCC could only get 12. And the trouble strikers prevail, winning the match by just 1 run. है।